really, for him to play in his favoured position.
In the Championship, most teams fear the press. Under Regis Lebris, Sunderland weaponizes it. This isn't just a 4-2-3-1, it's a sophisticated laboratory of spatial manipulation. The secret lies in the invitation to press. Watch the center backs. They don't just pass, they wait. They provoke the opponent to jump out of their defensive block. By using the goalkeeper as a third man, Sunderland creates a +1 numerical superiority deep in their own half. It's calculated risk for a massive tactical reward. As the opponent commits, the double pivot drops to attract the midfielders, vacating the central corridor. This is where the 4-2-3-1 evolves. The number 10 and the inverted wingers occupy the half spaces, creating a fictional gap behind the pressing line. One vertical pass and the entire defensive structure is bypassed. Lebris doesn't build to move forward, he builds to disorganize. It's surgical, it's modern, and it's exactly why Sunderland is the most dangerous tactical project in England right now.
Very close. Better. Slightness in numbers leading to his recall from a very successful loan spell at Preston North End.
Yeah, interesting to see how he develops and adjusts to the Premier League. Having, as you mentioned, a real good time at Preston North End. It's a big step up for him today, and it started with a night. So high hopes for him. I'm sure he'll be looking to make an impact to stay in the Everton team for the rest of the season now.
Mundell actually starting the game down the left flank for the moment. To get their challenges right, and I think Patterson did. It's quite a battle.
Crossing in front of covering red and white shirts, but again, dominate possession. Everton can't really get any foothold in the game at the moment, not being able to have any attacks, and it's perfect start from Sunderland's perspective. Making sure the crowd get a little quieter once they've gone and done that.
Now circuit. Losing the battle.
Beto, they've got to make sure they seal possession to allow the attacking players, number 10 players, up to support him, because it will keep breaking down, and Sunderland will be enjoying more success with the possession they're having.
Found his way to 09. Mundell in the position when he was fit last season that he made his own. Ranks from last game for Adingra as a result.
counter-attackers. That's not players that can hurt them, but at least they're showing a little bit more of an attacking intent in this opening 7 or 8 minutes in the first half, where really the second half, where really the first half they were non-existent.
Forget the 4-2-3-1 as a defensive shape. Under Regis Lebris, it's a dynamic offensive engine built for structural disruption. Sunderland doesn't just attack the goal, they attack the decision-making of every single defender. It's calculated chaos. The secret lies in the occupation of the half spaces. Watch the inverted wingers in the number 10. They don't
He's able to go on. A little flick from Siddiqui, and alarm bells.
Well, it's been a really positive start from Sunderland. They've dominated possession, they've worked their way up the pitch, and ultimately, once they've got in around that final third, they've been able to get runners and nice one-touch, two-touch combination play. Unfortunately, just couldn't get to a red and white shirt once they got in around it, but a real good start from Sunderland.
Backed by a boisterous band of around, well, over 7,000 inside the stadium, with the increased allocation for FA Cup ties. And that allocation sold out within 15 minutes.
Well, it's a huge football club, isn't it? Fanatical fan base, sold out home and away every year, every week, and they'll be looking to try and progress to the
Back again. Looking for Adingra, and he'll break kindly for Mayenda. Real confident play. And the shot from Adingra. Left. Gets the signal. It's 09 striding forward. Mundell. That's matching manoeuvres. This is Hume. Play again. Xhaka. Touched by Mundell. And O'Brien. Yes. On a few occasions. Well, not dealt with great conviction. Well, he takes full advantage, and Sunderland have one. Back doing that.
how football's changed. Back in the 90s, when most of us played, it was basically head it and kick it and allow others to do the overhead kicks, given that we're more worried about endangering ourselves than the opposition, really.
Circuit. Sliding it into Mayenda. Ray Hume on the march. Circuit first to show. Mundell coming inside. And Pickford flying across again. 4 years ago.
They've certainly built up a good partnership along the way, a very successful partnership. I think David loves to have some experience alongside him, and Alan Irvine, who's been around the game a long time, Billy McKinley, another one. Tried and tested lieutenants, which you certainly need around you on a daily basis.
Mundell. Positive intervention by Garner there. Capable of dizzying and dazzling, as is Adingra here. Xhaka. Trey Hume playing it in. Looking for some wriggle room, but he, in the end, is the player faithfully.
Defending isn't about retreating, it's about territorial dominance. Under Regis Lebris, Sunderland's 4-2-3-1 is a predatory machine. They don't wait for the mistake, They engineer it through a systematic, high-intensity soffocamento organizzato. It's not a defensive phase, it's a declaration of war. The secret lies in the pressing triggers. Every player is synchronized to a specific cue: a backward pass, a heavy touch, or an opponent turning his back to the play. That's the signal for the collective jump. The number 10 and the striker work in tandem to split the pitch, forcing the build-up into a wide trap. Once the ball is directed to the touchline, the trap snaps shut. The winger jumps, the near side pivot locks the central channel, and the far side winger tucks in to cover the diagonal. They reduce the pitch to a phone booth. But the real masterpiece is the vertical compactness. As the front line presses, the defensive line pushes up aggressively to the halfway line, eliminating any space between the blocks. By maintaining a distance of less than 25 meters between the striker and the center backs, they create a high-density zone. This forces the opponent into a long ball solution, which is exactly what the Sunderland center backs want. It's an environment of constant duress, where the opponent's technical security is tested every single second. This is elite defensive coaching. It's about managing the passing lanes and dictating where the opponent is allowed to play. If you don't have the composure to play under maximum pressure for 90 minutes, well, you've already lost the ball. This is defensive football as an offensive weapon.
Which they probably deserve in this opening.